I'm DANI VALENT and I'm so thrilled to be travelling around Victoria's magnificent high country with chefs and sommeliers from the MoVida restaurant group as we enjoy the produce of this magnificent part of Victoria.
Some people call it rotational grazing and all that sort of stuff, but it's not. It's what we call planned grazing. And so we work with the natural systems, we mimic nature and we plan our property, and it all depends on the actual growth of the grass. As farmers, our main role is to capture and package sunlight, basically. That's all we've really got available, rainfall and sunlight. So however we can convert that into a product that nurtures and nourishes people, the more valuable it's going to be. We use the chickens as a massive sanitising tool. They really like to eat the bugs that annoy the cattle.
What do you notice with the eggs that you get from the chickens when they're raised like this?
Obviously the availability of all the different nutrients that these chickens can get. I mean, they're not just in a free-range dirt yard like the big producers. So they've got access to different herbs and weeds and bugs that, you know, the others just don't get. So we find a very richer flavour and obviously a richer colour.
I'm Danny Schneider and I'm from Rushnot Garlic. We're in the high country Victoria. We grow 6,000 bulbs a year of a hardneck variety, of turban, a purple variety. We just grow organically. We use the Clydesdale manure for fertiliser and we weed by hand.
Amazing.
And then it comes out of the ground into November. So we've actually found a very good market for the bulbils, which we call garlic pearls.
Yeah, and they're just so beautiful and delicate, aren't they?
They are, and they're purple. They look beautiful in dishes as well.
Yeah.
So
the chefs might get pretty excited about them, I reckon.
I hope so.
Tell me about this beautiful region that we're in and, you know, what it's like to live and work here.
Oh, look, I'm biased. I'm very biased. I love this area. I lived in Wangaratta most of my life. Kids have been brought up here. Most of them are back in Wangaratta with grandkids. I mean, it's a great place to come. Great stream flowing by. I've actually caught some fish in it.
Oh, really?
They were unlucky.
Tasting your product, I love the way that, you know, yes, it's cured, it's smoked, but it tastes like meat. Like it doesn't taste overly processed at all.
Well, it's not. All our retail products are free range, chemical free, food additive free, chemical nitrate free.
What we have in the King Valley is this beautiful climate, and we have these warm days but cold nights.
Yeah.
It allows the flavours to start developing, so we get the really beautiful crisp and delicate styles of white wines. We're very lucky as a wine region. It's not just all about wine.
Yeah.
We've got incredible natural beauty, we've got beautiful waterfalls, there's great walks, there's some fantastic restaurants as well.
So here in the King Valley, it's a nice family Italian business, specialising in Prosecco. I think the best thing we've done is the introduction of Prosecco in 1999, and the home of Prosecco is now in the King Valley for Australia.
I think there's really nothing like coming up here and experiencing it. And now with this Prosecco, what is the best way to enjoy it?
With friends.
That's simple.
With friends.
Not too many.
Not too many. I mean,
doesn't go that
it
far.
doesn't go too far, but just drink it by itself. The flavours of Prosecco from King Valley are those typical nice aromatics. It's soft, it's clean, it's fresh. So
Let's get into it,
let's
hey?
get into it.
All right.
Cheers. Cheers.
My name's Camilla McCrory. We're in Beechworth and I've had this place for 8.5 years. Being honest, I knew nothing about saffron when I started and didn't realise how hard it was going to be to grow or how hard it was going to be to get people to use it well. And so I started with 100 and had a really good experience that year, and saffron's a little bit like that. It kind of sucks you in. I've learnt to deal with the heartbreak. You're lifting your row and you have to be down on your hands and knees with your fork lifting it, and you go through a really amazing patch and you've got these gorgeous corms that are like this big and, you know, hundreds of them, and then you go through 2 metres of nothing. So it is a perpetual constant roller coaster of emotion. It's a really intoxicating smell. I mean, you smelt it just before and it's amazing. You walk past it and it just hits you. And it's really amazing how its culinary uses, and, you know, it's really broad. You can use it in savouries, you can use it in sweets. I've been using it in cocktails.
We bought this farm around about 10 years ago. As I've often said, it's 7 days a week, it's hard work, but what an office.
Yeah, totally.
It's the best office in the world, I think. The Stanley Plateau, where we are at the moment, it's famous for its apples, it's famous for its chestnuts, and increasingly we're growing some superb quality wine up here. It's unique. We have so much history surrounding the whole of the northeast.
Yeah, now we're going to have a bonfire later on by the lake. I'm wondering if you'd be kind enough to give us a little bag of chestnuts to take down there.
Yeah, look, that'd be our pleasure. We'll give you some Coffee Moroni.
The MoVida chefs and sommeliers are taking their inspiration from the produce that they've gathered and tasted on this great journey. They're turning it into 2 fabulous meals, one at Mansfield Coffee Merchants as part of the High Country Harvest Festival, and then back in Melbourne at MoVida Arquee, where they're bringing it all together in a beautiful degustation lunch where you can really just taste the high country in the centre of Melbourne. But you don't need to just come here during High Country Harvest. This is a magnificent part of the world at any time of year. There are farmers markets, there are farm gate experiences, there are wineries, there are spirit makers, there are cider producers. This is just such a beautiful place to come. There's certainly lots of outdoor activities, but for me, I always get most excited about what's on the plate and what's in the glass, and this is one of the best places in the world to experience that.